Hey lads and lassies, it's time for story time. Y'all ready for that? Let's see what we have in the chest. The Pirates Next Door. Matilda lived on Dull-on-the-Sea, a gloomy seaside town too busy in the summer. In the winter, it shut down. There weren't too many kids around, and none on Tilda Street, but the lawns were mowed, the cars were washed, and the hedges were trimmed and neat. The house next door had been for sale since Tilda was a baby. She'd hoped a family would move in with a girl her age, or maybe. A boy. A pirate boy? Ahoy! He had no shoes, an eye patch, and a wooden-legged dog. The pirate ship with treasure's chest and barrels full of grog. There's the pirate boy. He said, "We're the Jolly Rogers, and we're anchoring next door. We've sailed the 7 seas, but we've had to come ashore. That there's my mom, they're digging up the grass. I feel a little land sick," she says, "but it'll pass. And that's Dad over there yonder, the captain of our crew. He likes to shout argalot, because that's what captains do. Grandpa won't sit on foot on shore. He says he can barely dry land. The last time he left his ship, a king cut off his hand." The urchin there, she's Nugget. She's a rascal, as you'll see, though she can't fire the cannon yet, because she's only 3. Next morning, Tilda shouted, "Life's not boring anymore. Isn't it fantastic those pirates moved next door?" But Mom and Dad were not impressed. The neighborhood will sneer. The way they dress, the way they speak, they won't fit in around here. These kids are always playing with the most alarming toys. We'd rather you had friends with normal girls and boys. On Monday morning, Jim Ladd came to Matilda's school. Though no one else would sit by him, Matilda said, "You're cool. It ain't so bad yourself, young lass, and for land folks this is rare. Although I'm a scurgy dog, you'll be all right there." The teacher said Jim should wear shoes, and his uniform was wrong. She wrote a note, but Jim replied, "I won't be staying long. We're only here a little while, so Dad can fix our ship. We ain't cut out for life on land. Let's say it's just a blip. We're the Jolly Rogers, and we need to be at sea. School's just grand, but understand, it's the pirate life for me." After school, the neighbor came around for cake and tea. Her name was Mrs. Bumble, from number 33. Miss Pinky called the town council to see what they could do. She didn't live through 2 world wars to have pirates spoil her view. "Isn't this disgraceful on such a lovely street? Why don't they even try to keep their front yard looking neat? They have to go. Their teeth are black." Miss Devine, who lived at number 98. "Their nails are too. I really trust they wouldn't do. I never washed their kids' feet, but they smell so nice. They wear old clothes and scruffy hats, and I told their ships are full of rats." Also mad was Mrs. Shore, the grumpy man at 34. He liked to read the paper on his sunlit deck. But you know the pirate ship blocked the light, and so he said, "They'll have to go. I'd like some peace and quiet, but they're fixing up that boat, hammering all day and all night. That thing will never float. The two Miss Yates at 88 told everyone who passed their gates. We saw them grab the mailman and they made him walk the plank. It's lucky he can swim. We're afraid the mailbag sank. They scared the ducks, said Mrs. Strux, and terrorized the park. They boarded people's rowboats and fired cannons for a lark. Har, quack, yo. Driving home from bingo, Mrs. Plum got quite a fright. They were digging up the roadside in the middle of the night. They had their cutlasses, said Mrs. Brown. They'd love to run you through. They'll steal your gold, or so I'm told. Whatever shall we do? Mrs. Bevan from 11-7 marched down to City Hall. She collected a petition, 40 signatures in all. They're digging holes and fighting fights. It's the beginning of the end. I've lived here for years and years, and so I have all my friends. Before you know it, there'll be more. We'll have pirates right next door. The Jolly Rogers cannot stay. You must make them go away. That night there was a tapping in Matilda's window pane. Outside was Jim, who whispered, I've got something to explain. Wherever we stop somewhere new, the neighbors are unkind. To show them pirates aren't so bad, we leave some things behind. Our gallows now ship shape, and it's time we sailed away. And I'll be sad to leave, 'cause I've enjoyed our stay. But we pirates need adventure. We need lands across the sea. We need cutlasses and treasures, and maps and suntan lotion. Though our visits here was to an end, I hope that you'll still be friends. And stay in touch. I'll send you notes. Be sure to use something that floats. Tilda woke up the next morning puzzled by what Jim had said, but he vowed she'd keep in touch as he struggled out of bed. She opened up her curtains and gave a great big yawn, and there to her amazement there was an X on every lawn. Oh, what a shame they left. I didn't say goodbye. They were such a charming family. I think I'm going to cry. I'm such a pirate fan, you know. They wore such lovely hats. I'd rather like their singing. And man, I'll miss those darling rats. And now the tone went on Lubber, landlubber happy, but Tilda now goes fishing on the jetty by the sea. She's waiting for a message to wash up on shore from her very special pirate friend, the one who lived next door. So now that it's summer, you can come aboard the ship. We'll pick you up next Tuesday for a special pirate trip. Signed, Jim Ladd. Remember, kids, adventure starts at your local library. Happy International Talk Like a Pirate Day.